Hi, everyone. Welcome to Beacons of Balance. We're here today for a new episode, which is wonderful. And Beacons of Balance, of course, is all about balance. We live in a world of duality, and we're here to share with you some pearls from ourselves and then from other guest speakers that we bring on. I'm Arlene, and this is my wonderful compadre, my co-host, Joanne.
Hi, everyone. Hi, R.
Hi, Joanne.
Another episode of fun.
I know. This is ours.
Wow.
So, what are we speaking about today, Joanne?
I'll tell you, R, I am super excited about today's show because this is going to help so many people. You know, the whole reason we're doing this is to bring people up, to raise their vibrations, to get this world back in balance. And when you find out who you truly are, when you come into this world, it's going to make a lot of sense. You know, sometimes we try to be someone that we're not, and that's what this show is about today. So we're going to talk about archetypes, which is a very fun and interesting topic. It's one of my favorite. I've been teaching this for 30, 40 years. So what is an archetype? An archetype, it actually came from the Greek word, first mold. So it's like when you're born, you have almost like a personality that you could bring in from another lifetime. This has nothing to do with your favorite color. It has nothing to do with your aura, because that all changes, as you know, right, Arlene? Auras changes.
Well, does this have anything to do with the rainbow? Because I would think we're all colors, right? Because we're also diversified. And I know that your husband, John, always says that we're plaid because we're a mix.
My husband, oh my God, you know, he's the one who got to see it to believe it guy. He said, don't give me those colors. He goes, I'm plaid. And I'm like, yes, we are all these different colors. At some point in life, we radiate certain colors. So here's an example. You know, I ran conferences for 25 years. And you know, you're going to find that, you know, stay tuned, go all the way to the end because you don't want to miss any of this, guys. You're going to find that certain personality types make better bookkeepers. Okay. Certain personality types make better leaders in the world. And can we all be those? Of course we can. Arlene, when you were running your angel shop, you know, you had to keep track of bookkeeping to pay your vendors.
That's why I'm not there anymore.
Right. So yes, you were different personalities and you radiated different colors, archetypes. But is that something you would always want to do, Arlene? Do you think you'd always want to be playing with bookkeeping and keeping track of numbers? No. Hell no. You and I, Thelma and Louise, we'd have rather been like out there just boogieing in your car and going to different conferences and just having a blast, right?
Yeah.
So, and yeah, I had to take care of bookkeeping to pay all my speakers. But do you think I'd want to do that as a living? No, not a chance. So you asked if this had anything to do with the rainbow. Well, yes. Think of the rainbow, you know, think of the colors on the rainbow. You start with red and then orange, yellow, and then green, and you've got purple, blue, and then purple and violet. So we're going to take those in this order. I figure that'll keep it organized. So the first color archetype, and again, this has nothing to do with your favorite clothes, has nothing to do with your aura, because you know, Arlene, we've been enough of these shows where they do those aura photos. Yeah. And depending on what mood you're in that day, that aura changes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You're in a bad mood,
or it does change.
It could be a different color. They even had those silly mood rings back in the 60s. Remember they would change color? I just think.
Yep.
So this is more, think of it as who you are, your soul imprint, your personality. And when you understand this, you're going to realize what people you get along better with, what jobs or what your life cycle is better at.
You know, I don't want to resonate with.
Exactly. It's like, what does your heart resonate with? That's what this is all about. So I think this is going to help a lot of people, Arlene. So let's look at the reds. Now, there is an angel associated with these. There is a day of the week. There is a note that you radiate. And we're going to try to cover them all. So the red, the angel is Hamiel, a very powerful angel. Now, the reds I see as leaders. These are the leaders in the world, directors. So if you're starting a corporation, do you think you'd want a yellow doubter for your president or your director? No, you want someone who can take charge. And the cool thing about a red, they know how to disseminate the information. Sally, I want this report on my desk by 5 o'clock or else. They know how to give directions. Okay, no ifs, ands, or buts. I want that report by 5 o'clock. So you want a leader in your corporation. If you were having a party, the red would probably say, I need more cups. Arlene, there's not enough chairs in there. Go get the They always are directing, always are directing. So I thought it'd be fun because I'm an artist. I've painted a lot of these angels, and it'll give you a better idea of what they look like. So here is Camiel. If that is showing up on there.
Yeah, I could see it.
You can see it? Okay,
yeah,
so
beautiful. And I
remember
love
when I told you there's also
huge
stone associated with these colors? Well, this stone for Camiel is the ruby. Now, if you saw the original of this painting, there is an actual real ruby in her hair in the painting. Now, her special day is Sunday, and the note she radiates is G. So I thought that's pretty cool. Now, the other fun thing about archetypes, Arlene, you know we're not all perfect, right? Because
Except
if we were
us.
perfect little angels, we sure as heck wouldn't be here in Earth School, right? The place you come here to learn and teach lessons.
Right.
So we call them, you have a gift side and a trap side. So the gift side of a red is they are beautiful leaders in the world, and they lead people to wisdom. That's key. They lead others to wisdom. In their trap side, they can be a little bossy. I mean, think of one of your bosses from work who is a red, and you wanted a day off, and she, no days off. You show up or else you're fired. We've all been there. We've had those bosses, right?
Really? Oh, yeah.
But they get the job done, don't they?
Yeah.
They get the job done. So, all right. Do you have any other questions about reds? Because this is fun. Anything, we can interject.
Yeah.
This.
Oh, it's great.
We're free flying today. We're having fun. Having fun, right?
So from red, then we go into, I want to interject something. Is this kind of like with our chakras also? Because chakras are related to our colors.
Well, no, because that is the energy centers in your body. And of course, the red we associate with the root chakra. That's all about who am I? Who's gonna take care of me if I fall? That's who you are.
But it's interesting how colors are.
It is very
so important in our world. People have to understand this. We are colors. Look at outside and the sky and clouds, and just like music, our notes, our tone, our voice box is sacred geometry inside. So that's just. I'm not going to go off track here, but anyways, it's
but another interesting thing about these colors are there's 7, and 7 in is considered a sacred God number. I mean, think about it, think of all the things you could think that has a 7 attached to it. 7 days in a week, 7 base chakras, although we know there's many more chakras. Yeah. There's 7 C's, 7 virtues. Oh my gosh, it's just 7 days in the week. It's
kind of like the core. It's kind of like the core of anything, like the core of an apple, the core, your artichoke heart, the core. So sure. Okay, so we'll move on. So the next color that I have here is orange. And these are very outgoing people who have the gift of talking. Okay. They can sometimes make promises in their excitement to spread the word. We call them the hummingbirds in life because they flint from flower to flower. They wanting the nectar. We could relate this to men also now. So like the hummingbirds in life, they flip from project to project, right? Yeah. Seeking out what makes them the happiest. But in doing so, they can become easily distracted because they're going from one to the other, to the other, to the other. Kind of maybe they get bored a little bit. Right. If we were starting a corporation, we'd want the orange for to be our advertisers and our promoters,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
The oranges, they promise to get you on TV, but I take it with a grain of salt because along the way, they get maybe very distracted along the way to help somebody else out with their advertising and their business.
Exactly. That's happened many times to me. You know, you could be in a restaurant having lunch and, oh my God, we got to get you on the Oprah Winfrey. That's when the Oprah had her show. And then she goes out to the parking lot and sees somebody else and totally distracted.
I know you get so excited about that, right? So the archangel related with this color is Raphael, right? Is that how you pronounce it? Right?
Raphael. Yeah.
Raphael. This archangel is pure joy, just filled with joy. So if you're feeling down and low, call on this angel to bring you up and lift you up. And what else? The orange, there's a stone for the orange color, and that's orange sapphire or orange calcite or carnelian, right? And the musical note is E, and their day of the week is a Monday.
Right. Now here's a carnelian, everybody.
Yeah.
Carnelian looks like. And the stone for the red is the ruby. I've got a huge honker here. This is a rough cut.
Huh, that's a ruby?
It's a rough.
Yeah. That's a rough. That's before it's been polished.
Yeah.
Because it looks different.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. If I was going to paint an angel that radiated orange, that would be my goddess, because she is all about get your butt going, girl. You got work to do. They do have a sense of humor in it. So, all right. Is there anything you want to add about orange? They're the party animals. If we were having a party, Arlene,
I like
orange would say, hey, let's get out all the games. Come on, let's go. You know, they're all about the games.
Yeah. No. Well,
hiding behind the palm tree. Oh God, not this again. That's me. I hate getting up in front of it, like when they do the charades. Like, oh God, again.
Really?
Yeah, you got to act it. Anything where you have to act it out, that's an orange. When does the party start? We have a saying about the oranges, Arlene. If you put duct tape over their mouth, they'll explode.
Oh, that's funny.
They have to talk all the time. But the jokers. All right, and then the next color on the rainbow are the yellows. These are interesting people. If you were starting a corporation, these are the researchers in life, Arlene. They have an inquisitive mind that never stops. So if you were starting a corporation, wouldn't it make sense that you'd want the yellows to be your researchers?
Sure.
What are like if you were starting your angel store, you would probably hire a yellow to find out, okay, I want to know all the other angel stores in Connecticut. I want to know where they're located. Are they too close to me? What's going on? What are they offering? Know your competition, right? First thing in business, know your competition. Now, I told you we all have a gift side and a trap side. So the trap side of a yellow, they can be their own worst enemy. I call them the doubting Thomases in life. Oh my God, we all know those, right? Wow. This is fun. When Arlene and I are going through these colors, think of the people in your life that resonate.
I could say names, but I'm not going to.
We're not going to, we don't want to get in trouble. But I've had yellows come to, because I'm a life coach, and they'll be crying their eyes out. And it's like, I'm not good enough. I'll never amount to anything. Or some will call me on the phone and say, I really want to have a session with you, Joanne, but do you think I could interview like 5 people that came to you in the past? Because they're just not sure, right? You all know those, right, Arlene?
Yep.
The people that they second guess themselves. But their gift side is freaking amazing. If I was taking if we were taking a yellow to one of the spiritual conferences, Arlene, they're the ones that would say, they're looking, because we've been to conferences where there's like, 20 speakers, right? They're the ones who are the BS detectors. They know who's bullshitting. and who's doing this just to jump on the spiritual bandwagon. So
we're-
they've got an inner BS detector, which is pretty cool when you think about it, right? Now, I've drawn, and this is the one that represents the yellows, Gabriel, and they just radiate all this beautiful yellow light. Now, Gabriel is the angel that resonates with this color, and the stones are yellow calcite, yellow topaz, and yellow sapphire. Now, let's see if I have one of those here. I can show you. I don't know if that shows up or not.
You can see it. Bring it a little close. Let me see. Well, yeah, that's great. Yep.
I've got some yellow topaz, because I used to you and I are both rock cones. We like our stones, Arlene.
Like our stones, we're blingers.
Love our stones. Gotta have the stones. So they're the note that they radiate is D, and their lucky or day of the week that they resonate to is Tuesday. So that's Gabriel, and they're fun people. They really are, but they can get pretty serious. Like I said, they are all about finding the research. They will have books and journals on who's doing what, when, where. Oh my gosh. To me, that would drive me bananas. It would probably drive you bananas too, Arlene, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just most of the time, we just fly by the seat of our pants, right?
We just go. We go with it.
We just go with the flow. I mean,
that's what it's all about.
Hey, like I said, life is too short.
That's for darn sure. Yeah. You have to savor each minute. And that old saying is take time to smell the roses.
I know. It's like, So Arlene, if we were having a party, what do you think the yellow would be doing at the party?
At a party?
Yeah.
They'd be going around the crowd and coming back to you and telling, hey, this one is like, forget it.
Arlene, do you think we should be here? I don't know. Did you taste that punch? I don't know. There might be something in that punch, Arlene. I don't know. Did you taste it? No, you taste it first.
So the next one we're going on to is green. Oh, I like color green. And this is the center of the rainbow. So It's very balanced, which is good for our show, right? It's about balance. So
we are all about balance.
It's a good one to have. They're all good. Let's see. So they are seen as the fixers and the healers in life. They like to fix things. They are the first to jump in and repair anything broken. Or make sure that their checking books are in balance to the penny. So if you thought you're with a green, what would be the first question you would ask them? One of the questions you would ask them would be, is your checking book in balance? And then they'd start going, oh my God, is it?
Oh my God.
Is it? And if it is, they stay up at night until the last penny is accounted for, right?
Yeah.
So they would stay up all night and watch that. But their traps could be as they want to be where the power is. Almost, and you could think about who's in power. A lot of people that are in power, of course, are doctors and dentists, things like that, right?
Right.
And they're healers. Healers is
those egos.
The attribute. Yeah, exactly.
Like they think they're God at one point.
But they are, but in reality, we're all fixers, right? Because we all try to fix things and better in that, right? But if you're starting a corporation, and you need a bookkeeper and an accountant, right? Not the area that we are great in.
Yeah.
They would be the ones that you'd be looking for to bring along with you, right? To have you take care of all those details for you. Because they have their debits and their credits are always imbalanced, correct? So
balance, and more balance, because they're the center of the rainbow.
the centers of the rainbow, right? And
Think about that. That's the color that's in the middle of the rainbow.
Right. And they are the healers and the fixers, you know?
Right.
So
now, my husband, I got to tell you this funny story,
okay.
You know those long lighters that you light your fireplace with?
Yes.
Well, I picked up one and I clicked on it and it wasn't working, so I threw it out. My husband came home. My God, I thought he was going to have a freaking heart attack. That wasn't broke. It just needed fuel.
That is so funny.
$6.
That's so funny. Yeah, how much is it?
So they will dumpster dive, you know. I mean, they're always about fixing. I cannot hire anybody to do anything in my house because my husband has to do it. He's a perfectionist. It'll be gorgeous, but it might take a long time. But yeah, they're all about perfection. And the green angel is Raphael.
Right. Yeah, I didn't get to that. Right. Yes, Raphael. My love is Raphael. And he also is the one that you call in when you need healing and balance in your life. I love that one, Joanne. Joanne's work is beautiful. And, you know, just for everybody out there, contact Joanne. Her information's on our website and that for all her artwork and this. I have this and I've had it since day one when she created this. I have it in my bedroom. It looks over us as we're sleeping. I just love it. He brings balance to us in all ways in our life, different ways. And so we call on Raphael, as I said, for healing and bringing balance into all aspects and areas of our life, correct? And the stone for Raphael is emerald, green kyanite, and green fluorite, which I love. Their musical note is A, and the special day that they have is Wednesday. Right. Which makes sense. It's kind of Wednesdays. What do we used to call Wednesday?
Oh, yeah.
Remember Wednesday was called...
I totally forgot about that, R.
It was the hump day.
Oh, the hump day. It was right in the middle.
Remember? We'd always say, as you're working, oh, it's Wednesday, it's hump day. Yeah. So, and it's
I've been teaching this for how long? And that's the first time you just brought up an excellent point. It's right in the middle of the week.
Right in the middle of the 7 days. So, yeah.
Oh, you get jelly bean for that one.
Yay!
Arlene, she's so on it.
You can send me the fluorite.
You win the fluorite. So here's the fluorite.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And then here's a stone that most people don't get to see because it's not that common. It's not like you could find this in a gem store. This is the green kyanite.
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Very nice.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, greens are fabulous. I could always tell a green, like, did you ever go to a conference, Arlene, and the projector breaks? Who's the first ones that run from the audience to try to fix it?
It'd be John.
It'd be John. That's how you could tell a green. Who goes to that? Who tries to fix the thing in there?
Pushes you out of the way, fix things.
Get out of the way. We're doing that cooking show. It just dawned on me. Oh, we did something. We were doing
the immersion blender when it broke.
We broke the blender, and
no, it didn't break.
It's almost like he has like special hearing from like 5 floors away, and he knows like something's broken.
And I kept trying to push it back, and then he pushed me out of the way.
He comes in, get out of the way. I'll fix that.
That's
funny.
My
God. We have stories, guys. We could have this show on for 20 years and we would never get through them all. But, all right. Do you have anything more to say about those amazing greens?
I love it. I love Raphael.
John used to do my bookkeeping and I would just hear him swearing. You'd hear all these 2 in the morning. I'd be out of balance by $2,000 or something. I say, oh, I just forgot to put that in there.
Oh my God.
Forget $2,000. Yeah, he would go nuts. So, greens. Oh my God. But we need them. We need all these colors, guys, because every one of those is important. Without one of these, the world doesn't spin, right, Arlene?
That's right.
You need them all.
We're all needed.
What brings the balance. When we all these colors work together, it's pretty cool stuff. And stay till the end because I'll share some other fun about all of this.
Yeah.
I know. So what's the next color on the rainbow?
Is blue.
Blue.
So can I sing Blue Velvet? And she wore
There she
blue
goes. There she goes. She's out for good.
velvet.
Wait, are we going to get into tap dance too?
Hey, can everybody tell I was born on Barbara Streisand's birthday?
Oh my God. I know that Arlene always has a song for everything. What's that, Zippity Doodah?
We share the birthdays.
We're going to get into chorus.
As I do with your husband.
Boy, no.
Interesting.
Hey, all about the song and laughter.
Yep.
All right. So the blues are pretty cool. These are your born teachers. And Raphael is the blue angel. Now, don't ask me why. I never painted a blue angel. So that's probably one of the only ones I've never painted, Arlene. I don't know why.
Maybe he thought to bring you blue, make you blue.
Yeah, maybe.
You have to
But Raphael is a powerful
you have to put blue velvet in it.
You're gonna start. You want me to, like? I'll sit back. You want to sing?
No. When you do the blue angel, you have to make his cloak with blue velvet.
Oh,
Cool.
oh,
I give you an idea. There you go.
Yeah. The blues. I love the blues because they're full of wisdom and knowledge. Think of a teacher that you've had in high school or college, and when they taught, you stood up and you listened. These are the born teachers, and that's what their gift is. They are the philosophers. If you're at a party, Arlene, they're the ones that would be philosophizing about Confucius and different theories in life, and they can make the most difficult teachings seem effortless. All right. Their stone, this one. I got this one in Morocco, Arlene. Look. Is this cool or what? Yeah. This is azurite.
What is that?
Stones, when you find this in a gem shop, it always has malachite in it, which is the green.
The green, yeah.
But this particular vein that I found in Morocco is pure, meaning there's nothing else running through it. There's no veins running through it. And you know what another cool thing about this stone, Arlene? The ancient artists would grind this up and add it to resin, and that's how they made their brilliant blue paints.
Yeah.
Isn't that mind-blowing?
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Michelangelo didn't go down to Hobby Lobby, did he? They took stones and they'd crush them and add them to different resins from trees. That's why their paintings last a long time. Where our paintings will fade in a couple of years, right?
Didn't they use herbs also? Things from the
there are some herbs that had color to them, like
they would play along for
ancient stenciling, the way the pioneers did it when I lived in Connecticut. And to get the green paint, they would use skunk cabbage. It stunk like hell, but it had this amazing green color to it. So yeah, a lot of herbs. Don't get me on that. We can do a whole show on that one. No. Okay, so the trap side of a blue, they become all about themselves sometimes. Like, oh, don't listen to Arlene or Joanne. They don't know what they're talking about. Only my theory is right. We've all met people like that. You know, they're the know-it-alls. So, yeah. But we can't live without them. Their angel is Raphael. The stone, blue sapphire, blue aventurine, blue azurite, which I showed you. The note that they radiate is C, and their Thursday is their day of the week.
Our next color in our color chart here is the purples. The purples are said to be those who create with love. They must put love in whatever it is they create so that love radiates back to the world. It's all created from love, and this is why I say everything's about, anyway, it's all about love. Purples are also spiritual teachers, which is different than a blues teaching. Purples tend to teach the spiritual aspect, the mystical side of things, rather than the book side, correct? The trap side of a purple, though, is that whatever is created for the sole purpose of making this cha-ching, then the creation will sour.
Right.
If you were creating a corporation, though, you'd want a purple to design like your ads, your graphics, your art, your logos, etc. All right. So then the archangel for this color purple is Haniel, is the archangel for the blue purple archetypes. And you could call on this angel when you want to create from love. Look how beautiful that is. You must put love into whatever is, for that love will radiate back to the world. This angel also reminds us to love ourselves, as we can easily find fault with ourselves. Really? Yeah. No, most of us don't love ourselves. Just bring it down a little bit, Joanne. It's a little bit too high up, honey. Yep, there you go. So that's the top part. Gorgeous. Now, their stone is amethyst and how do you pronounce this one? Benitoite?
Benitoite.
Benitoite.
Benitoite. It's very rare.
And their day is Friday, and their musical note is E. So that's the purples. All about love.
And there's your amethyst. We all know what amethyst is. We couldn't show you benitoite, but it is under a glass case in the museum in Chicago.
Wow.
Worth a fortune. It's rarer than a diamond, to give you an idea.
Really? I know. I just learned something new because I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, and their day is Friday, and F is their, right? All right, Arlene, that leaves us just one more. Violets.
Yes.
All right, so the violet.
Violet, sweeter than all the roses. Okay, never mind. That's an old song.
I call the violets the saints in life because they're always, what can I do for you, Arlene? Oh, can I make you a sandwich? Oh my gosh, can I help you with your hair? Can I come over and clean your shop for you?
Yes.
They're in service. So those would be like nurses, secretaries, anybody who wants to, they're givers in life. Givers. But their trap side is they give so much that they're exhausted and then they get sick and then there's just crumbs left on the plate. And then what? They can't do anything. So they have to always give back the gift that they are to the world back to themselves. Take care of yourself. Go for those massages. Go for that energy work. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Zadkiel is the angel. Lavender jade is the stone. They are all about mercy and compassion, Arlene. Charwhite. Oh my God. They've got, charwhite. Oh, look at this stone.
Oh, Archetypes. Wow, that almost looks like an amethyst.
I know. It's very rare. It comes only from one river in Russia, the Char River.
That's beautiful.
So, yeah, their note that they radiate is B, and their day is Saturday. So, if we invited one to the party, Arlene, they'd be, can I get you your drink, Arlene?
Yes, please.
Are you cold? Here's a sweater. Here's a blanket.
Yes.
Is that us, Arlene? Anyway, I hope this was beneficial to you. And how are we doing on time? Because we're always Victor's always standing over us with the whip.
You have a few more minutes, girly.
All right. So one of the things with these colors, because it's a rainbow, you can leak into one of the colors on either side of you. So say if I was a purple, the creative artist, if I'm tired and I'm on the road traveling a lot, I can easily slip into the violet zone. And all of a sudden I'm like, Arlene, can I get your coffee? Can I give you a back massage? Can I do the, I become Nancy Nurse. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. So, yeah, just know that you can slip into either one of those on either side of you. But when you're truly in your passion and you're in the real lane you're supposed to be, everything, all the lights and buzzers go off. You love what you do.
So you could,
Hey, Arlene, this has been.
You could meld into other colors. One thing I want to bring up too is, I wonder how our colors relate, and we should investigate this on the day you were born. If that,
Oh, I can give you my example.
Because that's a powerful thing. Like, I believe mine was a Monday, and my archangel's supposed to be Gabriel.
Okay.
A Monday, as far as what I learned, as far as what I had heard. But I'm wondering if that resonates with our color coming in.
Oh, totally. And I'll give you an example because I really resonate with a purple, Haniel.
Yeah.
Because I'm that creative person. I have to put love into everything I do. If I just painted my pictures for the sole purpose of getting awards and ribbons,
yeah,
it would look like, you know what? So the day for purple is Friday, right, Arlene? And guess what? I got married on a Friday. Both of my 2 boys were born on Friday.
Huh.
Yeah. There's something to this. And you know as well as I that everybody teaches something different about the angels. So I take that with a grain of salt. It is what it is. A lot of people think Gabriel has black hair. Some is only blonde. You know how that goes, Arlene. So anyway, we hope we brought...
all of this is nothing's, how should we say, nothing's written in stone.
Exactly.
There's always
exactly. And just like anything else, Arlene, as wisdom comes down the pipeline from centuries, you know darn well things get a little altered. So take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. It's that simple. And we didn't even get into the biblical aspect of this because Arlene and I, both agreed when we were doing this podcast, we didn't want to get into religion and we didn't want to get into politics because those are the 2 things that divide the world. And we are all about balance and we're about unity.
Yes.
And helping you shine your beautiful self.
That's right.
Not dividing.
Right.
For division, right, Arlene?
Correct.
So that's why we have so much fun, because if we can help you in any way, shape, or form, then it's all good, right?
United we stand, divided we fall. And look at what's happening in the world right now.
Oh,
this is so important. We come here, we're taking this time. Hey, folks, we're not getting really a penny about this. So let me add, please subscribe.
Yes.
You're added a beautiful subscribe button that you could see now. So
thank you, Victor. That was cool.
And the other thing, we really want to hear from you people. Whatever comment you have to make, leave comments.
Right.
We want to grow this. We're going to be having live events where you people, you could write in and we'll answer questions and things like that as we go along.
Right.
Please put in your comments topics that you would like us to gather information on or speakers that you would like to hear from, and we'll try to contact them and bring them in. We have some marvelous speakers that are going to be coming on down the pike. Really great.
Super exciting.
Great people that are coming on. We are very excited about it. Wow. So keep tuning in. And the first Wednesday of the month, I do a healing prayer for the world. We desperately need it. And it's just to get the energy out there for everybody. It's for all. It's about you. You're important. We're each important. We're each sparks of that divine, whatever you want to call it. Just remember that. And as I always say, remember to do this. And be the beautiful beacons of light that you are, to bring the beacons of balance for this world.
Exactly.
Spread it out there, shine it out there. I love you, Joanne.
I love you so much, Arlene.
This was great. People, thank you. Till the next time.
Keep shining.
Shine that. Bye, everyone. Take care.